Alright guys, what is up? I am They Coming. Welcome to the stream today, boys and nerds. My camera is covered. Let's go ahead and fix that. What's up guys? Hope everyone's having a good day. Happy Saturday, boys and nerds. We're hanging out today. We got some fun stuff to do. Got actually a lot to do. And I guess we'll just start from the very beginning. Or actually, I'll start from the very end. I do plan to do my ranked attacks at Town Hall 18 during the last 30 to 45 minutes of the stream today. So that's going to be roughly an hour, 15 hour, 20 from now. And then right before that, we're going to do our Town Hall 18 war attacks. And then before that, we're going to be farming as much Dark Elixir as we possibly can and putting more levels on the Dragon Duke. Now, yesterday, I ran out of books. And then this morning, I was drinking my coffee in my moment of solitude and reflection. And I realized that because of my purchases on Supercell, store.supercell.com, I have ID reward points, and I actually have enough books that I can claim in ID reward points that I can max this bad boy out. Now, the point is not to burn all of my ID rewards at once. We have to remember that I am going to be getting one more Book of Heroes at the very end of the event track here, which should take us, let's see, tomorrow is 1980, and then it's going to be 2090, and then it's going to be 2200. It's going to take us 5 or 6 days. I think it's 6 days until we get that final book. So I think what I'm going to do today is pick up 2 Book of Heroes from the shop. Then when we eventually make it to this Book of Heroes at the end of the track, I'll use that. And then finally, I will be using a Hammer of Heroes on level 25. So it's going to take a little bit longer than today to max him out, but I do not want to burn my resources for no reason. I think that it's perfectly acceptable to kind of wait, just so we can get all the way there, you know? Anyways, cheers. Ice cold Coca-Cola nerds. That is ice cold. Wouldn't be a They Coming stream without an ice cold cola of the Coca-Cola variety. What's up, King Brian? Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, man. Hey, dude. I miss you too. I think what was it the other day? I think I played the Dragon Duke for my very first time just last week. Or the week before. I can't remember at this point. But I gave you a shout out for actually doing something for my first time. Hope you caught that stream. But anyways, let's go ahead and claim these 2 books from ID rewards. So I can get 1, claim Book of Heroes number 1, can claim Book of Heroes number 2, and there's that. So we got 2 Book of Heroes that we've claimed, so we'll definitely be aiming to go ahead and max this bad boy out. I will go ahead and do this now while I'm thinking of it. And book it. So he's now level 22. And we got a decent amount that we need to farm to get to level... what's it? 23 is the next level? Yeah. But before we do that, we got plenty of points. And we actually haven't claimed a single reward on our minis. So what I'm going to do, actually, is pull my mini accounts over to the main clan one at a time, so I can contribute what I've been able to stack up there. Now, what I've noticed right away, the minis don't stack loot nearly as fast. Let's see. Okay, so this one's the co-leader. Okay, we'll leave with this one first. My clan, leave, social, Join. View clan join. And once I accept myself, I'll go ahead and switch over to the 13 here. And then I'll swap. I need to accept myself first. Accept, and then swap to the 12 right here. Okay. The points that I'm able to stack for the event have been far less. Because I don't have the Duke on my lower town halls, I can't get nearly as many points as quickly. I think if you're in a clan of town hall 15 and higher, and you all have the Duke, you can completely wreck this event. So I'm going to go ahead and contribute right here. And as you can see, we have now 15 chests to open. So that's a huge W. I'm going to put one more thing in the laboratory while my mind is on it. I think I was wanting to do something cheap. The wall wrecker, I believe, was the one thing I was looking at. How much is that? 2 days, 9. This is less. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Spending a few gems, and we will boost once there. And then let's start claiming our rewards on this account. Let's go. See what we get. Wall rings. Cool. What's up? How's it going, my friend? Welcome to the chat. And of course, Doc, live over on Twitch. Thank you for being here, man. What's up, dude? We got a builder potion. That's also W. Elixir. All right. So let's back up. Let's see. What do our builders look like? Ooh, if I pop that potion, I'm going to have to look at this account later. I'm not going to do that, just so I don't waste the potion. I want to wait to get the next storages down before I pop those potions. Let's keep claiming, though. Would love to go epic or legendary for a piece of equipment. I think that would be absolutely lit. Lame. Got a clan castle cake, though. Okay. We take those. I'm going to leave that put. I might pop it later tonight so I can maybe do farming tomorrow morning. Like right before I go to bed. Or I could wait till tomorrow to even use it. That might be a good idea. Nothing particularly interesting so far. Okay. Oh, yeah. And we have another cake that's actually part of the event track itself. Okay. So nice. We're actually set. We're set for our ranked attacks next week. And if we want to have a little farm session. All right. Next 3 chests. Shiny ore. Huge dub. We need shiny ore on this count. Another clan castle cake. Brother. We can't use both of them. So I guess I have to pop one now and then pop one tomorrow. Right? I think I have to. All right, final 3 chests. Come on, give me an epic or legendary. Epic or legendary, please. Oh, what is it? Brother. Why? 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 I would have taken a massive ore drop. Why this? Or a book? Oh! 2! Let's go! All right. Well, that made up for it right away. Okay, I'll take it. 31 Starry Ore is a massive chunk. That is over a month of Starry Ore of daily rewards on this account. That's what that's the equivalent to. That's a month of Starry Ore at Town Hall 12. That's sick. That is so good. Hey, overall, definitely happy with my pulls. Fortunately, on my Town Hall 18, I got actual dog water for rewards. So there's that. All right, so let's now swap this back out of the clan and bring over the 13. So I need to leave this clan. Join Dom again. And I will let myself in. And I will promote to leader. All right, and I am the leader. Fantastic. All right, then I will swap over to the 17 on the phone real quick. Swap this to the 13. Okay. Then I'm going to now leave this clan. Join the high level clan. We're now a member. Cool. That's a dub. All right, let's go over here. And let's contribute 30 million. Spiddly dip. Nice. All right, we got some more chests open. Let's go ahead and do it. Rare. Glowy. Hey. Ore on the first chest. Good omen. Another rare. Gold. Sure. Resources will overflow your storage capacity. Another rare. 3 rares in a row. Does this mean it's not going to throw me a legendary or an epic later? Mighty morsel. Builder gold. Sure. Starry ore. We'll take it. W. 5-starry ore. All right, next 3. Elixir. Gold. Storage is full. This reward doesn't fit. Didn't it just tell me a second ago that additional gold would overflow? What's the difference? Oh, epic! More starry ore. Let's go. Hey, that's huge. That's 2 starry ore drops on this account. And that's only the 3rd set of chests. Is a legendary chest in our future. Dark. Capital gold. Morsel. Final 3. What do we get? Sure. Last chance. Oh, another epic? I actually need this a lot. This account has a problem with getting enough starry ore. Both my 12 and my 13 need starry, or like, shiny ore the most, rather. Let's check our ore totals. Yeah, look at our starry ore. It actually looks great. All right, I guess I can go ahead and put one more level on the rocket spear for now. That's my next project. I think we should do it. And then level 15, I need a little bit more shiny ore. As you can see, that is the resource I actually need the most of. And that's going to feel really nice. More extra damage, a little bit more DPS. So flat 700 means what? Let's see, what's the... I feel like that might be a breakpoint on certain structures. Flat 700 actually 2 shots. Air defense level 11. Because you get 700 extra damage plus the base damage. So I think she 2 shots with her spear. Maybe it's even a 1-shot. I don't know. But that's cool. I'm very happy with that. Very happy with that. Hey, so on our lower accounts, our pulls were actually not bad. On our 18, I think we didn't get one good pull. I think I might have got like one Clan Castle cake, and the rest was just like mighty morsel. No one really cares about those. It's 3 hits and then it's over, you know? And then I don't think I got any ore. I think it was just a total bust on my 18, if I'm being real. So wait a minute. Did I actually claim the final reward? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, we got one more shot. We have one more shot. Switch back to the main account. And because we contributed, we unlocked, with our other 2 accounts, we unlocked this. So that's cool. Dude, my 13 is number 3 in the clan. My number 1 is like 4 times over Doc right now. It's kind of crazy. Clan needs to catch up. All right, last chance to land an epic or even a legendary drop. Hey, man, I would take a piece of equipment. I would love... Wow. You know, it looks cool. I should be excited. But let's be real. How much builder base do you see TC playing? Not much. It's free. It's part of the event. I'll call it a win. But man, would I have appreciated a piece of equipment. Man, would I have appreciated a book or some kind of a, you know, some kind of a wild ore drop. Hey, we got a skin on the builder base. Sure. Next. Dark. Shiny. So, hey. At least it was some kind of a W. Let's equip it. Let's see what it looks like. Change the skin. Okay, so it's... They literally... You put a metal cage on top of what looks like the battle machine. That's the difference. Right. Now, I have to say, I think this looks OP. If I were a builder-based player, I would love to have the boat copter. If I were a builder-based player. That's actually a really cool-looking skin. For that matter, like, that one's actually kind of neat-looking, too. Cool weapons. You know, some of these skins for the builder base aren't bad, but... It's kind of sad that builder base doesn't get enough love for me to actually like want to engage with it. I only engage with it out of like just obligation, basically. Okay, so the first things first, we're gonna start smashing Dark. We did get our Duke up to level 22. We should be able to get him up to level 23. We're going to need, how much Dark is it? What's the Dark number? 352,000. Not too bad. Then we got War Tax to do just a little bit later. But Dark Elixir is the name of the game. We are almost 50% done with the Clan Rush event as a clan, and I've put in the lion's share of the effort so far. I'm sure the clan will eventually pick up the pace. We can just steal his drills and his storage and move on with our day. I will stick you down here. I'll stick you over here. And then the other drill is... I don't know. Can we just take 50%? Call it quits. Yeah, 50% should happen here, right? There it is. Cool. Take his gold storage. And we shall leave. Alright, we got 8,000 Dark off that. W. think it'll be good to do our war attacks first before we hop into Legend too, because it's going to force me to actually play the game as if I'm trying to 3-star every time. I see a storage. Take it. Do that. That's enough. I think we can smash. Okay, you know what? There's enough dark and gold in here to where it's worth it for the clan achievement, so I think we'll go for it. Man, if I could get an invis trick. The thing is, I think if I drop my warden up there, the super wizard towers murder the healers. So if I'm going to do this, I actually have to come like way from out here. I'll drop one wizard right there. We'll slow roll this and then try to hit. Probably the X-bow is enough. Then we can run our heroes in from the top corner as well. All his elixirs down there, obviously, but yeah, soloing versus the monolith is pretty easy. Now, that earthquake tower, I don't know how much damage that thing actually deals because I don't see many people using it. So I couldn't tell you how bad this is about to hurt. I don't know how bad this is going to hurt. He has to get quite a bit closer for that to happen, right? All right. Well, we've lost all our storages. Let's go like this, 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 and then pull them out. I'd say that's nice. We'll drop it in, use the drill. And then I will get ready to drop the Duke. Probably from over here. Try to stop the earthquake tower from going off. Let's totem him. Cool. Duke comes down here. Do this. Top Queen as well. Love those bases. Love that the drill hasn't opened too. We get to keep most of our stuff there. Cool. Lots of molten lava. Mass Witch is so much fun with Furnace Clone. Check out attack on number 4. I shall. Actually. Let's go and look at the attack on number 4. All right, let's see what Doc did. So he's gonna clone the fire mites. I take it that's what you mean, not clone the witches. Okay. All right, so he's gonna move in. I think he probably needs to get the ricochet cannon out before he can really do anything with this trick. Oh, there it is. Look at that. So he's hitting the heroes and the town hall for the most part, right? You know, he gets the town hall down. It's I don't know that dealt like critical damage though. Obviously, it is a triple. Ice Hound on defense. Huh. The long shot being up is definitely kind of lame because he got hurt so badly. Also, the fact that he's standing on the outside of the wall shooting in, that is annoying. If I'm the attacker, I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Because say that queen didn't take that channel, which definitely looks cute. You have to imagine that that long shot might have been able to shoot the troops over the wall where they couldn't reach him. But this slaps, dude. Look at that. Heal catches up just in time. What was the equipment? Life gem and rage gem. Suppose it's necessary if you're not, especially if you're not using the super witch. You didn't even need to revive his Duke there. Or no, his BK. Didn't even need the revive. GG. You're trying to get the CC with the Town Hall? Ah. Yeah, Town Hall went down. And I guess after the Firemite damage ticked all the way up, it did deal a decent amount of good damage to the long shot. It almost killed it. When the troops actually ended up wrapping around to engage him again, he was down to like 10% HP, so that wasn't bad there. Dealing with the Guardian is super annoying at times. Yeah, there we go, W. All right, let's keep going. If the base is loaded enough, we'll go for, there's a full drill, there's a full drills. Full drills are always a no-brainer. Then we just drop for all the mines. I think that's good. We could try to let the percentage go, but I'm also looking at it like, let's just move on with our life. We took all the dark that we were after. Let's see. That's good gold for the event. Dark is low though. Man, if we don't see like 10,000 dark, I don't know that it's actually worth it, but I mean, we can always do this. There's other gold storages in the middle, so we'll throw it. And then I suppose and then 50%. We got it. Let's get out. No dark, but good gold. If he's got a Dark Swords in the outside, we'd try it, but I don't think so. Show me like a loaded 18. I want to hit a loaded 18. How you got the builder skin? Wait, what? How did I get the builder skin? I got the battle machine skin in a legendary chest today. I got one of them. It's the only legendary chest I pulled across 3 accounts for this event. I did get some decent epic pulls. One of them was like 31 Starry Ore, which is a nice number for my Town Hall 13. It's basically a month of daily play, without taking into account like wars. go for his revenge tower because we can. This level 22 Duke definitely puts in the hurt. Wish I'd seen those mines over there. It would have been better. I quit opening for now. I already have 3 CC cakes to use. Don't want to waste anymore if I get them. That's actually really smart. That's actually very smart. I wanted to do it for the dopamine. Oh, guys, and this is just a reminder. If anyone's watching this, I need to make sure to say this live as well as post about it on Discord and on YouTube, social media post. I am trying to start a clan. I have a level 10 clan that is empty. And we're starting, or it was empty. I initially had planned to have Town Hall 12, 13, and 14s. However, I think I should open this up to include Town Hall 11s as well. So the idea is that we're going to have a clan that is designed for Town Hall 11, 12, 13, and 14. And the reason I'm trying to make this work is because I'm finding on my mini accounts, I don't have the opportunity to war nearly as much as I want. And it would be nice if if there was a clan that I could war regularly with on my lower accounts. Because right now it's like I'm lucky if I get to play my lower accounts. And that's it, and that it doesn't feel great, right? So I'm thinking, why don't you just create an environment where sort of the middle town halls can war? Because I have a 12 and a 13 that you guys see me stream on all the time. But I think perhaps 11 would be a good town hall to include in that. 11, 12, 13, and 14. So if you're watching this and you're a regular viewer or a new viewer and you've got a lower level account, say you have lots of accounts and maybe you have a town hall 17 or 18 on top, but you have these lower accounts that you want to war with and be able to get ore with regularly, that's what Dominant Tour is going to be for. And I want to go ahead and show that clan right now so you know where to request at. This is the clan. I haven't changed the description to include 11s yet, but I'll take care of that right after the stream ends. And yeah. Right now, oh yeah, and my 13 I pulled in here to donate event points. So at least this week while the event is still going on, I understand that people maybe want to complete their stuff where they are, but after the event's over, and you want to start warring on a regular basis with some of your alternate accounts, would love to have those over in Dominant Tour and showcase your attacks. Say you're a newer player and you're just learning the game for the very first time. Would love to have you there as well, but the bottom requirement is Town Hall 11, and the top end of that is going to be Town Hall 14. Maybe in the future we shift that to be 12, 13, 14, 15, or maybe we tighten that a little bit. Maybe if we get enough people in, the clan's large enough, maybe we allow the 11s to stay, but no new 11s after that, and then it becomes a 12, 13, 14. We'll see how it works, though. But I can't war in the same clan as my 18 because they hardly ever put me in. And I'd really like to get that going. Doc says, I think I'm going to try to recover my old Town Hall 10 and get it up to par. It's max from back then, but I'm sure there's new stuff to get on it. Of course, yeah. So your Prince is going to be brand new, right? Unless you played back then. Because when I opened up my alts, I didn't have the prince, and I had to level them from basically from scratch. All right. Let's keep shoving this dark. Where's the storage? Oh, it's at the bottom. Okay, cool. You know what? I'll throw the queen here. Pop her. Here. Do that. That. Throw you over here. Stun Duke. There's hardly any money here. I don't even know why I'm bothering. 50% leave. Yeah, why do I even bother with that? TC, you're dumb. Yeah, I know that there's got to be newer players that want to play, that want to war, but not be into a situation where they rarely get to war because the clan is designed for higher town halls. And I don't see many people creating environments for that to happen. Bruh. For you here. Okay. I think that's all the dark. Oh, except for this. Take all the dark right here. That was a nice little grab. Get it? We did. And we got the down hole. Cool. Bye. 8,500. And we got 50% rather. Let's go. And of course, putting down the Duke is important if you're doing this strategy. If you're just sort of like trying to rip stuff off the base, because you get the 25% bonus points for the event just by deploying him. All right, there's a you know what? Let's actually hit this just because it's so compact that I think I can wash over it pretty easily. Where's the other sweeper? Okay, cool. We'll put you down here. Do this. Let's go like this. 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 And I've been running the drill, which might seem kind of weird. Let's rage here. Duke over here. Rage right there. Stun. Cool. Good invis. Nice. Quick fireball took about a quadrant of the base, like one entire quadrant. Easy. Easy cheese, 11,000. Now, if I'd done 2 quick swipes onto 2 random bases, yeah, I could have got 11,000, but hey, you gotta have some fun sometimes. Gotta have some fun. Do 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 do. Got enough dark. Man, it's like... It's all spread out. I kind of don't want to bother, but... You know what? Let's hit his multi-inferno. We can do it like this. Well, hold on. Almost a little late on those earthquakes. And then over here we go like this. Break. We do that. So king and queen should shave the outer edge. Send you right here. Let's rage here. Let's poison. Do that. Go! Warden, hang on, baby, hang on! Hang on, Warden. Hang on. I believe. Oh, what did I do that? Pow. All right, what did we need again? I forgot what the number was. 352. And we're at 277. 352, we need 277. Okay, another 10,000. We'll take it. I think we try to hit this Inferno because then that gives us, allows us to attack from the monolith side. Okay, let's do that. I'm gonna wait for one more booger to go out before I try to snipe his archer tower on that bottom side. Unless he's gonna go straight for it. Or that. Cool. Alright, let's go like... I know where the invis is. Okay, so if we do this over here. 4... 5, this, throw. And we take that big time. All right, and then we attack with our dragons from the top. So we go king, queen. This, dragons like that. We're gonna get our stun master in there too. Okay. That drill, man. Drill is fun. Oh yeah, let's get that. Rage right here should bring them in. The town hall. Let's do that. Make sure the town hall goes down. Make sure. Then we can pop the queen for fun. Pop the king now. Skiddly bit. Cool. Nice. See if anyone needs tropes. Nope. What do we get next? Free Dark Elixir storage is going to give us very little, but kind of say why not, right? Free 3,000. Another. Is there another? Where's your Dark Elixir storage? Oh, it's all drills? I think it's all drills. So you know what? Let's go like this. Hey, that was nice. And then we come in from here with the dragons, I think. Kind of depends on which way he wants to shade. If he's going to stay to the right, we'll let him go right. But it looks like he's about to reverse course. Yeah, okay. So we'll let him go that way. We'll do this here. Break. Drop the queen. Send it. The Duke can go for the backside AD, I think. We'll let it ride. Let's rage here. And we're going to totem on top of that. Throw you to the back. Poison him. Let that go here. Throw you there. Dr. Duke. Taking him down. Rage. And miss everything with the rage. Oh, now here comes the Dragon Duke. Trying to make me look smarter. Okay. That's exactly what I had planned, right? Yeah. That's exactly what I had planned. All right, there's 2 million gold here. Let's fireball his ooh, wow, look at that. Let's just fireball his center Inferno Tower and then take his drills. And then I think we leave, right? And then maybe take his clan castle because that usually has some money in it. Okay, so if I just do a quick invis, I get this, right? I'm gonna throw this right here. And we're gonna put our king down right here. I'm gonna put our queen down over here. I think our queen should be able to take the town hall, I think. Put a couple super dragons over there just to force her in. Queen's gonna go for the town hall. Popper. Invisibility for the rest of the gold mines. That's all we care about, right? Town hall goes down. Almost 50%. We got 50. Goodbye. Lots of event points. That would be 2.5 million event points. Let's contribute them. Actually, you know what? I'll hold on to them for a while. Just to see what we get done. All right. We need 40,000 more dark. So this is easy to get. Unfortunately, all the darks in the center. This is not worth the time. If there's a free storage, we will take it every time. Like right here. Spindly dip. There it goes. Another drill. They're walking to another drill. Is there another drill over here? There is. I'll put 2. And we'll be happy with our takeaway, I think. All right, goodbye. 7,000. 14,000. Ooh, look at that. And it's on the outside. Drill over there. Drill right there. Okay, so I'll put the warden down. Ooh. Even though he's not going to do much. Let's just do this real quick. Got it. That's all the dark, right? Except for the Town Hall dark. Alright, can we get up to the 50% real quick? %50 acquired. And we will leave. 12,000. Juicy one. Okay, and we're looking again for 352, so we need, is that 18? Yeah. 18,000 left. Here's the storage. There's 2 drills. Where's the 3rd drill? Over there. Cool. All right, we will do this for queen. We'll leave this for king. We'll leave this for the ward. That is all the dark that you needed. Bye-bye. 8,400. Sick. It's not worth it. It's a little bit too buried. These collectors are boosted. So you know what? Be able to get 50%. There it is. Goodbye. We didn't get hardly any Dark Elixir there. I'm not sure what I was thinking. I guess I thought there was more that was in the that were in the actual drills. Let's take the storage. Free storage is a free storage. Go get the drill for daddy. Get the drill. Nice. Give me the quick 50. There it is. Goodbye. All right, and that's it. Okay, so now we got level 23. Sick. And, you know, I could hammer him now and then book him later. No, I'm booking this one, right? I'm not tripping on that. Yeah, I am booking this one. I'm booking this one. Why would I hammer right now? Let's go like this and book him to 23. Sick. And those 2 books came from Supercell ID rewards. I've been hoarding points over on that side for some time. And yeah, I could actually get, what's it look like? 6 more hero books if I really wanted to. No. There's 6 available, but I only have 6,000 something points. So I could get another book if I wanted to right now and then use my hammer that's on hand. But what I'm thinking is that because I'm level 23, I'm going to wait until I get this book right here and then I'll hammer 25. So it's the last 2 levels of my Dragon Duke have been predetermined. We know what's going to happen with them. And we no longer have to work. We no longer have to stress about him. We can use him anytime we want. What's up, DB? Welcome to the chat, my guy. Glad you're here, man. Happy Saturday, nerd. Okay. So anyways, here we are at the end of our first hour. So guys, here's the plan. When we come back from a bathroom break, 2 minutes only, 2-minute bathroom break. Will be a timer on the screen, and when it counts to 0, I do resume promptly. So it gives you guys a chance to take a lap around your house, get something to eat or drink, or use the bathroom like I usually do. But when we get back, we'll be doing our 2 war attacks, and then we'll transition directly into our Town Hall 18 Legend hits. So that's what you have to look forward to for this next hour of the stream. But I figure it'd be good to start with the war attacks to kind of get ourselves back into actually attacking rather than just spamming to take, stripping collectors and free storages. Get our headspace right, get back into the actual attacking mindset, and then do our legend hits. So we'll ratchet up that difficulty. But anyways, let me go ahead and set that little 2-minute timer. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back. Okay, we're back. We're back. Yes, I washed my hands. We're ready to go. Give them that nice little shirt dry like everyone likes to do. Taking a sip of the Coca-Cola. Let's do our 2 war hits and then our legend hits. Let's do it. All right, so let's pick a base. What base do we pick? Recommended target is number 3. Let's take a look. Take a look. Huh. 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 Fireball to the core doesn't get very much except for maybe the clan castle, so probably an X-bow would be a fireball candidate. Bomb hive could also be a candidate, although we'd have to use 3 invis to make that happen. Because it's behind this and this. We could maybe go for a fireball to his... No. That's kind of an... This is a good base to defend a fireball. You can't really get into a good... Like, it's not like I could get a quick fireball off to his expo or anything like that. Because I'd have to invis, I think, twice to make that happen for a quick fireball. Let's look at the other bases real quick and see if something strikes us a little more. Let's see, number 5. Let's see what that one looks like. What's up, Minus NGL? How you doing, buddy? Over on the Twitch side. How's it going, brother? Welcome to the stream. I like this funky looking base. Let's see. What could we do here? What could we do here? This section makes me a little nervous. Like, maybe he's got a bunch of Teslas in there. Again, trying to defend fireballs. Can't really put the Warden in this corner because of the multi-archer tower, unless we rocket loon it out first. Which should be an, you know, it'd be an investment. Just coming back to this game after 7 years. Minus NGL, bro. Me too. Me too. I came back in like end of October. Or beginning of October. Can't remember at this point when my first Clash of Clans stream was last year. It was either the beginning or end of October. And I'm enjoying the game. I mean, behind closed doors, I would, you know, quietly clash a little bit just to kind of like keep up. But I started grinding it super hard and streaming it, you know, 4 or 5 days a week. And this is the game that I stream now. I was streaming Squad Busters before, but, you know, they killed that game, so could not continue with the dream there. I mean, perhaps I could go for a fireball to his multi-target Inferno and grab, you know, the scatter, all that, in air defense, and his sweeper, which would free up dragons. Perhaps at that point, I could drop the king and the queen up here. If I fireball this, right, I get the sweeper out of the way. Then I drop the king and the queen over here, and their idea would be to run this way. And then I would put super dragons right here. I know he's got that invis tower right there. But then I could put the Duke over here. And if he eventually merges with the super dragons, I don't think that's the end of the world. I think that multi-Inferno tower is a good candidate, though. Because then it's like, I'm not going into a spitter with the air. And then the question becomes, is it worth it to then drop recall the Warden and drop him in behind the Super Dragons? Or is a better play to bring him down here to deal with the final air defense? I don't know. It's going to take him a moment to clear this, though. So I think I should take some rocket loons, actually. to be able to handle that. What is he covering here? It does cover the spitter. And so we do need to go ahead and commit both quakes, I think. And then I think Duke up here is a very good idea. Just because that's a nice little line of defenses leading me into one of the air defenses. So I eliminate one air defense with the Fireball, eliminate one air defense with the Duke. King and Queen theoretically would eliminate this when they march down this way. And the final air defense, the Warden could be in charge of as well. I like that idea. And then for the Siege Machine, I have been taking a drill, strangely enough. Perhaps being prepared to commit a rage over the Town Hall section. I know that Invis Tower could create a funky scenario for me. But I think what would end up happening is the dragons would, like, divert this way or just run straight into the Revenge Tower, which is also a W, I think. I want to be able to pull the Fireball off with 2 Invis. So 1 here and, like, 1 onto the Expo to guarantee it. Okay, let's tune the army. The super wall breaker, I don't know, is needed here. Because the King and the Queen are going to be on an open walk. So if I eliminate one of the super dragons... You know what? I could even go Electro Dragons. They killed Squad Busters like Clash Royale. They didn't kill... No, they actually told us that they were discontinuing the game. Like, they've ended development for it as of December 2025. So when everyone got the news, everyone that played and streamed and made videos, like, instantly jumped ship to go do other games. How many trophies do I have? I got 587, but I haven't done my Legends hit yet, so I'm down 159 right now, but I haven't hit yet, so... I think I had about 5,200 yesterday. That's crazy. I did not know that they did y'all like that. Yeah. Yeah, like I just started a team, and our team was in like the pro league of Squad Busters. And the second that they announced they were ending the development, every single pro team disbanded, the league disbanded, everything fell apart, like shuttered overnight. So that's how that went. All right, no more Super Dragons. Be nice to go Electro Dragons, free up some camp space. And with that, I'm going to actually get rid of the Super Dragon boost and get Rocket Loons. How many Rocket Loons do we get with this? 7? That's not too bad. I'm going to see if there's any minion percentage that we can pick up. There's a little bit. If we could drop a couple like right in here. That's about all. Like this base is covered corner to corner. So yeah, I guess that's where the 2 minions go. All right, so let's talk through the plan once more. Oh, we need our totems. Let's go and request, so that's out for the clan war. And if we're requesting a drill, we will not take a drill. I will probably instead make sure I have like I have a flinger there. There's no flinger value though, so I'll actually request. I'll take that. I do like taking drill. I just think it's interesting. Is it the strongest? No, but I think to support the king and the queen down the side, dropping the siege barracks is probably a better call for this base. All right, so going over the plan one more time. We want to put down the warden over at 9 o'clock. You want a rocket loon for this. We want a rocket loon again for that. We then want to invis here and invis here to hit his multi-target Inferno, which removes the sweeper. It also removes the spitter and an air defense and a scatter shot. The idea for the warden is to have him continue down this way and be able to eliminate that air defense. And then when we drop our Ice Golem King Queen, we want to have our siege barracks over to the very far corner so that we get the P.E.K.K.A.s to come out with the wizards. The P.E.K.K.A.s and wizards will walk down this way. The king and the queen will ideally want to tuck themselves into this little nook, which will further force the Electro Dragons in towards the town hall section. And then the Dragon Duke's plan is to drop him at the wizard tower to then go down into the air defense eventually. And that can be happening simultaneously with the Electro Dragons. Do you think you know why they did that? Why they killed the game? They were slow to develop it to a point where it worked properly. They also weren't very good. I don't think that they pushed hard enough with their marketing. It was such an awesome concept, and the people that were committed to the game were like really committed to the game. Like the people who saw the potential in it were really super invested. And every time they had some sort of a balance patch that came out last summer, they broke like 5 things that were not broken before. And the community would be like, "Yo, what the heck? Why is this broken now?" Like mechanics would just break. And then when they would do a balance patch, they would also like do these like little shadow balances that they wouldn't have in the patch, but suddenly things are functioning differently. Suddenly the pathing of troops and the behavior of your heroes and stuff, it was different. So, you know, we tried our best. I was offered tournaments and like casting and stuff like that, and it got yanked out from underneath my feet. But yeah, they weren't quick enough to polish the game and get it into a condition where people wanted to play it. Like everybody wanted to play it. And it felt fast and competitive and still accessible to the masses and all that. Okay, I think we're ready to go. We just need to make sure we have CC troops. See if we got hooked up yet. Nope. All right, we'll wait another minute or so and then we'll gem our troops. Oh, so you're saying they were just not putting effort for real? That's the way it felt. The other thing is okay, you have to consider the timing of the 2.0 update where they added heroes to Squad Busters. They did it right before all of them went on their summer break. And while there was a small team that was there over the summer that at least in the first like 3-4 weeks was doing like weekly patches to like polish it and try to make sure that it was working and it was received. they had this massive collaboration with Hasbro, and they brought Sonic the Hedgehog in as a hero, which was supposed to be huge, right? Like that's a huge IP, right? That's a massively popular IP globally. But the thing is when they released him, he didn't work for a month. He did not work properly for a month. A literal month. So you've encouraged all these players that haven't played the game before to hop over and play Sonic the Hedgehog, their favorite character of all time, in a game that they've never played before, but he doesn't work and he objectively sucked. And it doesn't work for a month. So the players, you can only imagine, they probably picked up the game, they're like, oh, Sonic blows, you know what I mean? And then just like, well, this game isn't that great, and just immediately moved on. That's the reason we're talking about Sonic. Sonic was added to Squad Busters, and that he ultimately, I think, was one of the reasons why I think the game failed. Because it was this massive collaboration with Hasbro, and it just did not deliver. It could have been so cool. It took them a month to actually tease out what was wrong with him. Like, his kit didn't work. Like, his passive boost, his active ability wasn't working. And it was just this, you know, the community's like, what is going on? Like, why did you release this? It's not ready. It's not ready. And when they finally fixed it, it's like, well, Sonic feels like old news now. No one really believes that he's OP, so no one's playing it. Squad Busters. All right. Have you ever heard of Battle Cats? It's a fun game. Check it out. Battle Cats? No, I've not. Okay, we need to do our War Attack, and then we got to do our Legend Hits before it gets too late. All right, do we have troops? We do. All right, we are going to use the barracks. All right, let's see if this was a good plan. All right, all right. Can we get the mortar with those two? That'd be great. We can go for an early fireball then. Cool. Okay, and we had this recall in hand. But the value has been found. I'm gonna let that go, and then we'll probably recall to get him out of harm's way in just a second. Yeah, we'll pull him way over here. I think that's a good call. Alright, and then what we do is we get our siege barracks. Do this again. Poison you. We're going down. Warden died too? Oh man, I'm trolling. Got some of these. I think we still get it though. We just need to wait. We got to play a patient game at this point. Be nice to sneak that in there. But here we go. I think we're good. think we're okay. All right, he's there. I'm gonna go do this. Rage. Throw this over here. Get in there, boys. Got some damage dealt, but we are okay. Go over here like this and this. All right, so we limped to the finish line, but we did get it. Were you surprised they were ending, or were you already kind of expecting? I think in the community, there was a lot of there was, generally speaking, a lot of negativity. Like, people either loved the summer updates or they hated them. Like, the general pivot, like, the general 2.0 improvements that they made to the game, or they hated it. So, like, the May update kind of split the community. And I liked where they were going with it. Like, I was like, dude, this game is so much better now. It made it more competitive. It made it more like skill. There was more skill expression. Whereas before it was like incredibly casual. And let's face it, overall, the game is very casual feeling game, right? But like when they added heroes, at least your hero had some sort of a unique presence that either, you know, with the Archer Queen as your hero, you could actually like launch arrows from a far range. Or if you're the Barbarian King, you could slam yourself into another squad and like stun the squad. So like there was skill expression involved in the 2.0 update. But I think there was enough negativity like swirling and sort of building. And the loudest voices on the internet, I think, it ended up being heard the most. And those were the worst voices. Those are the ones that had lost faith. Those were the ones that were tuning out. But I mean, also you have to consider that Supercell was probably looking at their player numbers, like their daily active users, and they probably saw that number dropping too. So yeah, I didn't like the update at the very start, but after a few weeks it grew on me. I ended up liking it much better than 1.0. Yeah, exactly, Doc. You know, at first it was uncomfortable because you're like, wait a minute, there's a hero and I'm supposed to like. I'm not just like growing my squad. My squad actually caps in size at a certain point. Oh yeah, and that was the other thing that I really appreciated. You couldn't play the game to where you stayed away from everyone until the final 30 seconds and grew a squad that was impossibly large. And if you had taken a fight earlier in the match and taken any losses whatsoever, you would just get steamrolled by the guy who ignored the entire lobby until the very end. I thought that was a really poor design. So like the 2.0 update made it so that if you did take losses, when you started to rebuild your squad, you would just add back a squad you'd already like fused up to Mega. You didn't have to like repick it at level 1, fuse it, and then Mega it all over again. You could just pull it right at Mega. So rebuilding your squad after taking losses became a lot less of a pain point. You weren't completely out of the match. But there were people that just wanted to build squads that were 30 squaddies deep, and then just play a totally passive game, farm to max, and then just sit on somebody, you know. I remember when it first came out, it didn't seem like a bad game. Yeah, minus NGL, I don't think that they really pressed the game into the future quickly enough. And when they did, they didn't release polished versions of the game. Like, I commented on this multiple times. Sometimes, like, especially over the summer, they would release an update, and something that they had fixed in the previous update would then be broken again. Like, not just one thing, but like 2 or 3 things would once again be broken. And I said it out loud, like, did you guys take an old version of the build and base the update on an old version of the build instead of take the current build and update that? You know? That's what it felt like. And believe me, I had a global #1 finish last July. I was #1 in the world last July. So I had seen everything. I could tell you anything you wanted to know about the game. And that was my impression. Like they'd have an update and things that they had previously fixed would break. And it's like, wait a minute. This one character that I really like to play because he does a certain thing, his passive is broken now, so it doesn't actually work. But that's a problem that you corrected a month ago, and now it's back? Why? Like, how? You know, how is it possible? And like to boot, I would call it out, as would a lot of other people. Like, I'm on the official Supercell creator Discord, right? Like, I'm an official creator, and I would point some of these things out, like to the squad team, like directly. I would say, hey, Bo is broken. Bo from Brawl Stars is in Squad Busters. Bo's passive in Squad Busters is supposed to be, he gets like something like 100% increase attack speed versus monsters. And one update, all of a sudden, his passive didn't work. So he was shooting slow as Christmas again. And so Bo, effectively, being the hidden farmer in the game, you could literally farm the center of the map where all the big monsters spawned, was useless. Actually useless. And people didn't believe. Bo was the truth. Bo was the truth. Like, I was adamant about playing Bo, particularly with Archer Queen, because she would speed up hot shots, and he was a hot shot. So Bo would be firing like a machine gun, just melting monsters. So you could farm your squad really large without chopping trees or pulling carrots out of the ground. So yeah, I've talked about it plenty. All right, let's see what this is. What is this thing? That's weird. Is that the same base? It's just lower level? Bro, the attack just worked. I should hit this. Okay, it's the same base. We're just going to repeat. Please, God, someone do not attack this. If our plan worked, our plan worked. This is a weaker version of the same base. I could also keep an eye, maybe a little bit better eye on my Warden here, because I purposely dropped him down here to try to keep him away from the monolith and consequently the clan castle. We also know that 2 rocket loons here takes the mortar, and then all we need is to get the bomb tower out before we pull the fireball off. You should buy more walls. I cannot. I've upgraded the maximum amount of these. Welcome to the chat, Peekaboo. Smart going back to CSC. Yeah, dude, Clash of Clans is in a healthy spot. Like, I was astounded when I came back and they're like, there's no training time. You don't have to boost your heroes. When you kill your heroes in a battle, they aren't dead, and you don't have to wait 45 minutes for it to respawn or be forced to boost the hero so that it will wake up in 10 minutes. You know, like, so many quality of life changes. We're just like, dude, Clash is in a fantastic spot. Clash Clans. Healthy. I love what they've done with ranked so much. This is my first week in Legend. We did request, right? Okay. Yeah. Got to wait for troops, and then doing our legend hits might be kind of slow, unless someone else is gonna, unless someone in the stream is watching. Exactly. That's the little reason why I came back a month ago. Waiting for troops was annoying. Yes. Minus NGL. I farmed all of my walls that were available at Town Hall 18, all the max level walls, in like a week, less than. Because you know how when they release the max level walls, it's like they give you about a third of them, and they give you another third, and they give you the final third. So they released the second chunk recently. This second chunk took me like 4 to 5 days. Let's see you cook. Yeah, dude, I'm waiting on CC troops. We'll wait 2 more minutes, and then we will go ahead and gym them ourselves. But yeah, I have a solid plan for number 6. All right, so I guess while we're waiting for the troops, I'll talk myself through the plan one more time. Okay, so we're going to put the Warden down over at 9 o'clock with healers. We're going to drop 2 rocket loons to Archer Tower. They should take this mortar without the need for further investment. As soon as the Warden clears the bomb tower, we're going to invis over here. We're going to invis this Expo and the Spitter so we can hit the Multi-Inferno Tower, double Quake over that. At that point, I think the Warden is probably going to run south. When he gets down here, what I'm thinking is allow him to take the air defense and then yoink him out of there and stick him in front of the bomb tower. Now, this invis tower is going to mess with him at a certain point here. So I'm going to have to be a little bit careful. Like once he gets cooking. But once Warden gets redropped, we're going to put an Ice Golem in front of the Archer Tower. We're going to put the King and the Queen onto the Gold Mine. And we're going to put the Siege Barracks into the corner. So the P.E.K.K.A.s are going to walk down this way with Wizards. Clearing, 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 clearing. Right here, beside the King and the Queen, we're going to put Electro Dragons. And then up here, by his lonesome, we'll put the Dragon Duke to the Wizard Tower. Idea being is that I want the Dragon Duke to work down here into this air defense. I believe he's probably got Teslas in this little trough right here. So if the Duke gets drug into that trough, well, that's the way the cookie crumbles. It's going to be okay. I know that his Archer Queen is probably going to have a fight with my Electro Dragons. So we're going to probably invest both of our totems kind of early. And that is what we're doing. How is Town Hall Raid Weekend going? It is going well, Mr. Elims Jordy. It is going well, my guy. Only thing I have trouble with in this game is game sense. I still use same spam troops from years ago, but I did change it up a little bit. Yeah, dude. Thing is, minus NGL, equipment has made this game so interesting. Equipment is like, it's so cool. It's the perfect addition to the game. And I'm not gonna lie, I suggested a feature like this directly to the devs before. Where are you from? Atlanta, Georgia. USA, baby. All right, let's see if we got troops. We do. Doc's here. Doc coming in hot. Okay, so we should be able to do this hit. Let's get it done. I'm going to go ahead and spot this while I'm thinking about it. Here. Should clear. Nice. Take the bomb tower for me. Do this. Nice. Need to come to the right. Cool. I want him to take the air defense. So we're going to get zapped a little bit here. Yeah, we'll do that. And we'll come here. Then over here, we'll put this onto this. We'll go king, queen. Barracks. I'm going to break here. Queen's in the business. Go. Rage here. Hot queen. Now he's coming here. I'm going to be aware of that. See this? Save me! Okay. We should be good. Nice, dude. We have swag spells. I'm trying to drop my poison. Poison is dropped. Doesn't matter. Bomb hive goes down. Rip. Got it. I literally just got 4 ads and missed most of this attack. Peekaboo. It's okay. We can watch the replay, but also my VODs are available. All of my VODs are always available. So if you want to see any part of the stream over again, you can rewatch that. But I will hit the replay button just for you, my guy. Okay. So the only thing that got a little funky, at least in my mind, was the warden with that invis tower that's at near 6 o'clock there. But we knew that was going to happen, so we kind of understood. Good fireball value, got an air defense down, got one of the infernos out. Once I saw the first Tesla pop up here at 12, I knew that I should probably just spread the E-Drags out rather than drop them all in for the wizard tower there. Recall repositions the warden. And then the drop over at 3 o'clock with the ice golem and both the king and the queen. Pekkas as well. E-Dragons. Holding on to the rocket loons also ended up being pretty smart because, like, I think I was worried. I'm always worried about revenge towers, right? And when I get my queen in here, I recognize I have to get this revenge tower down with my queen. So I totem kind of out of panic because I didn't realize that the revenge towers had taken critical damage anyway. Then I'm able to save the warden so he can tap out the monolith there. And then up top is Duke with an ability intact. We have a rage spell. We have a poison to deal with this Ice Hound. I think these guys were scared of throwers, if I'm being real. Because Ice Hounds, I think, punish throwers like crazy. So if you know it's an Ice Hound in CC, you are very well served not to throw your poison on the clan castle or try to poison anything else until the Ice Hound pops. Because those pups individually slow your troops. So if you get a hound that pops over a clump of throwers, the throwers are oftentimes going to take their sweet time killing each individual pup one at a time rather than turning around and saying, buddy, I got your back. I'm going to shoot this way. You shoot that way. No. They're all going to shoot at this one pup every time. So it'll take you 3 years to clear a Ice Hound with a pack of throwers. Also have a question. Do you think the Gold Pass is worth it? I'm not experienced, so I don't know. I think Gold Pass is always worth it. 20% reduction, like, hold on, perks. 20% reduction in time and resources required to upgrade your buildings. 20% reduction in time and resources required to upgrade your troops, spells, pets, and siege machines. So that applies for hero upgrades too. So instead of 8-day upgrades, it's 6-day, 9-hour upgrades if you're actually not going to book or anything like that. 1 gym reinforcements. If you're in an active clan, it's not really going to matter. So I would recommend, generally speaking, not gymming your stuff. But if you're by yourself, if you're by your lonesome, you got to do what you got to do. The request time reduction is massive. If you're in a very active clan and you're all farming at the same time, every time you come back to your home village, you can instantly request new troops. No questions asked. It'll always be up for you, which is amazing. This prospector thing is brand new. I don't think the prospector is a particularly strong part of the pass. But then what you get from the pass is pretty insane. Like getting a book of heroes, 2 book of unclaimed rewards only. Okay, so that's everything. Wait, there's another book of heroes at the very end. Oh, because it's part of the silver pass. Yeah, I mean, okay, so you get either a book of spells or book of fighting times 2, right? These are choices right here. Like that spell, that's a choice. I chose spells for that one. But then you get a book of building, you get this. Your season bank is OP. Particularly because like in April, if you're a Town Hall 18, there's going to be a new content update of some kind. At least that's what everyone is thinking. That they're going to release more defense levels, probably for the scatter shot, the expo, and I think there's whispers about the siege barracks or the workshop getting another level, which should give you a new siege machine. And what else? No one's talking about this online except for me, but I think the sweeper is getting a new level, because when I zoom in on that short, the feet on the sweeper are like stone color. There's no longer these gold accents. And also that red barrel thing that's supposed to pump the air, this red barrel is like wider at the bottom. So I think the sweeper is getting a new level. But because it doesn't have a supercharge, there's no kind of like hint that we're getting the new level, right? But you can see there is depletes soon right there on the bottom right. That means that they're about to add another expo level. And so if you have supercharge, the supercharge is about to go away and you're going to have to upgrade it. And then right here, the scatter shot has the same message. It depletes soon. So the scatter, we've already seen teaser pictures of that on the Clash of Clans YouTube page. And then what else? I think it was just... Oh, camps. Camps are getting a new level. They glow blue. So right now, these are very... Not that different from the level before them. The new ones are going to look quite a bit different. They're going to have this like molten, this meteor blue effect. Hi, first time I'm seeing your stream. What's up, Luca6969? Luca, what up, dude? Welcome to the chat. Glad you're here, man. Glad you're here. Oh yeah, and this is probably a good time to make note. I also have a Town Hall 12 and a Town Hall 13. And I'm trying to start a clan that is made for the middle town halls. And I'll go ahead and throw it up right now. Would love to have people that have a town hall. And I've even made up my mind today that I do want to go ahead and say I'm going to include 11s, because 11 is such a short town hall that people could theoretically blast through 11 in like a month if they're just consistent with their play. But this is the clan. It's going to say Town Hall 11 later today when I finish the stream. But yeah, that is the Town Hall 13. That's my 12. And my 13 I just brought over here to dump event points for the clan rush. But I'm going to be moving my 13 back over there into that clan after the stream as well. But we'd love to have people join up. that want to war regularly at the lower town halls. I know it's really common if you just have like your top account that you have your minis in the same clan, but you never get to war with them, and well, that holds you back from being able to actually earn ore at a decent pace. That's happening in this clan where, you know, this is a lot of 18s, 17s, and, you know, at the bottom there's a handful of 16s and 15s, but like I'm rarely allowed to war on my 12 and my 13, and that's holding me back from like serious progression. So we'd love to have viewers show up and join a clan that is in the middle of the town hall progression, right? 11, 12, 13, and 14. And I'll flash it one more time. But that's the clan tag. Hashtag 22G9YJ8. Of course, if you have missed this or you can't take a screenshot, the VOD will have this part, and you can find us there. Keep in mind that at least while the Clan Rush event is going on, we're thinking that people are probably wanting to complete it with their main accounts because it just kind of helps. They can consolidate their points, and I totally get that. But at least after the Clan Rush event is over, I'm going to be pushing to have more people join this clan, and we'd love to have you join my Discord server as well. But yeah, no tryout requirement, no nothing. Would appreciate people coming in that aren't like crazy rushed, but a little bit's probably fine. Plenty to learn, plenty to share as well. So yeah. Time reductions. I'm Town Hall 13 Army camps are taking 5 to 7 days. I feel bad for y'all in higher town halls. Yeah, it's like 2 weeks. It's kind of crazy. Like certain things are like 12 to 14 days. All right, war attacks are over. Time to hit legend. All right, I'm going to get my rocket balloon army back. Use. Okay. The Duke is there. All right. Ranked. Doc, if you're doing ranked, I'm doing ranked. Hit me up. I'm the only one online. I may have to gym. That sucks. I'll give it a minute, though. To be in high elo, the gold pass is a must. Absolutely. Yeah, progression, it's so much better. Do you play esports? Not yet. Not yet. This is my first Legend season. I just made it to Legends. Bro, 14 days is crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it is crazy. It is cray-cray, dude. It is crazy. All right, we got troops. Nice. All right. Cool. Someone heard me, or someone logged in. If it's Doc's a real one. Okay, so let's do our legend hits. All right, so the game difficulty is going to be ratcheted up. We're okay with that. Wall wreckers. I don't know if I want that. We have a troop launcher. We have the log launcher. We have the drill. We have that. Oh, we wanted to have a barracks instead. Because some bases, a barracks works really well. All right, let's start. My Duke equipment is a little bit low level. I think my Fireheart is 15, but my Stun Blaster is only level 1. All right, what's this? Is there a Flame Flinger? Not that I can see. Not one that makes sense anyway. All right, this base has nearly got me. I would like to hit his bomb hive, but it can be kind of tricky to actually get in there. Get that going. business. All right, let's get that guy in there. Wow. Okay, I think we're almost ready to do this. Yeah, we should be. Cool. I like those vibes. Let's get you out. Can I get you out? Man, sometimes you can't redraw. Get you over here. I'm gonna put you over there. Wall break. Right here. We're moving. Wall break again. Didn't get it in time. I'm popping that now to send the queen to the core. Okay. I'm gonna pop queen 2 and rage her. And do this. And send him over here. I'm gonna do this. Do that. Spam that in. I don't see a furnace. Queen's dead. Man, the Yetis are getting 0 value. Oh, I should have put the baby dragon over there. I'm trolling. Go on, guys. Go on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Town Hall. Town Hall. Town Hall. Town Hall. Please, God, Town Hall. No. Not again. The space, dude. The space. Always. 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 It's looking okay, and then it's not. Dang it. Crap, dude. Oh my God, I'm so salty. It was looking good. It was looking good, and then it wasn't. We got the fireball off. We didn't lose the Warden. Warden had a nice merry time. Maybe another furnace on the bottom. Maybe it's only invest one furnace at the start. That Duke screwed you. Yeah, he screwed me bad. Of course, my stun duration could be longer. I could dump points on it right now, but like I'm saving my points. I'm saving my points. Did we get Mighty Morsels or anything? Do we have Mighty Morsels? We didn't get Mighty Morsels. There's some there, but I'm not playing just to get 3 attacks. That sucks. So bad. Yeah. I'm literally going to just start spamming the Town Hall. Because that wasn't terrible. I think the attack was not bad. We just didn't complete. I'm so convinced you have to place troops quicker at the very end. Yeah, but they're all squishy troops. They're all cleanup troops. Was a great fireball. Yeah. Fireball was good. I don't think those squishy troops would have done anything on that compartment. I just feel like the base is like if you're going to 3-star it, you kind of have to end on the town hall. But the question is like, how do I clear it at the very end? Should I just upgrade E-Dragon spam because the only thing I'm defending right now? I mean, E-Drags are strong. Air armies in general are very strong. All right, I'm going to fill myself. I need to keep going. This is not ranked. I'm so salty about that 1-star. All right, the town hall's right there. It'd be amazing to hit his monolith. Like, actually amazing. Okay, we found all his Teslas. So I think we take the Teslas, and then we do the Ice Block and the Invis trick. Can we solo this? Actually, we can. Okay, so once we take that, we'll hit the Ice Block. 2, 3, 4, Ice Block. This. Insane. Alright, base is wrecked, right? Alright, I'm looking at what to do next. I'm going to come in behind this one. I'm going to drop a couple rocket loons that way. Go like this, king down the line. Do this, poison him. Queen. Duke Master over there. And of course he goes down. Rage towers, man. At least we get the healers to come back. Let's do this. This. We still have the stun. We're going to use it now. I'm going to get in here. I'm going to go over here. Queen's in there. I think we got it. I think we got it. Yeah, we got it. All right, we bounce back. Let's go. Woo! All right, let's request. Beautiful fireball to the core right there. Actually beautiful. Gorgeous fireball value. See what happens with our friend while we're waiting for troops. Little blizzard. I don't know that this got what he really wanted here. He has not cleared the core whatsoever. And the attacks... I don't know. I'm worried. He already lost his unicorn. I'm scared. He's fighting a sweeper. Alright, are we gonna... Healing Tome, Eternal, what are we gonna do? Now's probably a good time for that. While we're grouped up, it's probably a good time. Let's pop. Let's Eternal while we still have troops. Let's Eternal. Or Fireball. I think this will die anyway. Doesn't have much left. Yeah, that's a fail. GG. Okay. Well. He missed his era. Yeah, it certainly looked like it. I also think he didn't actually get the Blizzard done. Like, he didn't get anything from his Blizzard. Like, if he gets the Eagle and the Monolith, I think there's a different, that attack moves quite differently. It either turns left or right there. But instead he went straight up the court. And then the Fireball, I don't know about that. Especially with dragons, man. Go Eternal Heal. Can you imagine Eternal Heal Tome as he's crushing the Town Hall into the first multi? That probably takes. He comes out the back with probably double the dragons, and they're actually healthy. All right, we're full. We're doing our legend hit. Let's go. Legend. What is this? I think pretty clear Fireball to take his Revenge Tower, kill the CC. Then I'm looking at potential for a Flame Flinger. I don't see it, really. If I try to fling that side, it's not going to work. So we do this. Okay, we need to... maybe a partial lure. Witch comes out. Okay. Okay, we'll go like this and this. Got it. Alright. Yeah, okay, we finally one-shot the Witch. Need to look for the next part of our attack. Drop a Test Loon. Put a Rocket Loon in there. Find his NATO. Okay, I think I see what to do here. I'll drop this. Get the queen. This, the king. Now we're going to get turned around a little bit. But this is the trick. I've done this before. Trust me. Warden. Send you here. Put you over there. Warden. Kill the long shot, will ya? Do this. Are we gonna get this done or not? Think we get it? Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay. But now the queen's gonna die. Oh man, this is rough. This is close. That sucks so bad. We're out of time. And it's a 99. But we got the town hall. Oh my god, it's so close. It's actually so close. So close. So close. He was not, yeah, he wasn't running Tome on his hit, which would have been, I think, Very good. Man, we got really close there. Unfortunate. We're getting close. Okay, so we start off with a 1. We bounce back with a 3, and then we got a 99% 2. I'd rather take 99% 2 than fail to get the Town Hall. So for me, that's a W. No more 1 stars. We've been fortunate so far to, I think, get a couple 1-star defenses. Yeah. So what we need to be focused on is A, not getting fewer 1 stars than we take on defense, and getting either as many 3 stars or at the minimum matching 2 stars. Nice. Doc coming in hot. Thank you so much, Doc. All right, here we go. What do we get? What do we get? All right, Fireball to the core is the play. It's a little awkward. Hit his monolith or hit his bomb tower? Drop 1 there. Lots of archers. We're headed into a bomb tower. I'm so dumb. Bro, you need to step out in front and, like, protect your healers, brother. We got a rage now. Holy damage. Okay. I see what's happening now. We're in trouble. It's like, how do we recover this? I don't know how to recover this. I'm really worried. We need him to get the revenge tower out. We're burning all of our spells, and we haven't even put our stuff down. Okay. Can we get that? Okay. You. Wow, that was heroic. Let's do you. All right, we're in, but now we got to get out. So from the middle, we have to get stuff done, which is going to be tough. Grab the warden. Into the other side. It's going to be rough. We'll put you here. Can we skip through? Skip. Skip. Percentage. Hey, man. Judging by the way that started, you know, I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. I was a little bit flustered dropping right into that bomb hive. That was entirely my bad. But hey, I bounced for a 98. And there's a good case to be made that, okay, so say once I'm in the core like that, and I recognize that I'm gonna have to get out. What if I recalled everybody at the same time and drop them at like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, to where they would come in counterclockwise on that little cluster. Like, pulling the warden to the right to get him onto the bomb hive was calculated. But it's not something that I could verbalize in the moment. It's like, okay, I have to do something. And the only way to recover that would be to like pull him to the right. The invis tower going off and not covering the bomb hive was also pretty clutch, because it exposed all the value there. I'm going to go soon because it was pretty late for me, but it was fun watching you. Thank you very much, Pikanu. Appreciate it, man. Hope to see you around. Hope to see you around. So, hey, if we get 98 twos, 99 twos, they aren't 1 stars. That's what I'm ultimately trying to avoid, because that's where I start taking negative trophies for a day. It would be nice to match my best day so far this week, and this is, again, my first week in Legends ever. My best day was 2 days ago, where I got 4 3-stars, and the rest were 2 stars. Or was that a single? Was it a one? Did I get 1 1-star that day and 3 2-stars? I forget, but it was my most solid day yet. All right, we'll give it another minute and then we'll fill. Do 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 do. I was trying to use those invises to like pilot the rocket loons around inside of that madness. But I think when that defending king locked on, we were in trouble, right? Because that queen, the queen wasn't going to be able to take it on quickly enough. All right, I don't see troops yet. I'm going to gem it. Okay, here we go. Hit the right button. Ranked. Okay, we 3-starred this base quite a bit. And the plan goes as follows. I do like to lure. There it is. It's a double furnace too. No, that's only single furnace. What am I talking about? Let's do this and this. Okay, so he's stuck. Where we drop you. Drop like this. Okay, Warden, you don't come over here. This is not your job. Your job's over here. All right, King goes down, not an issue. I'm going to totem right there, just to help the Duke survive a little longer. And we're going to do this over here with this and that. We do need to rage him here. Get in there, loons. I'm going to do that. That might seem like a hot take, but look what happened to that. Warden was tanking while the Revenge Tower was locked onto him. Rocket Loons sealed it. Nice. I got this base 3 times today. Yeah, no, this base is like too easy. People need to stop running it. Especially because like the Fireball Rocket Loon is so effective against it. Like that core that's right above that sort of like thick hero cluster at 6 o'clock, it's too easy to fireball. And fireballs, it's such a simple fireball. Like, I think the way you stop it is you put all your black mines in front of the spot that people want to drop their Warden. Because, like, I do test with a single loon, but yeah. Do you have tips for Root Riders? I'm struggling to get consistent 3 stars. Figure out troop pathing, Zach. Like, figure out how to set them up so that you're not just, like, broadsiding a base with Root Riders. The worst thing that you can do is just, like, look at my base and put a line from this corner to this corner of Root Riders. You have to keep them, like I would say, like, a 3 defense wide path is probably the widest you should really attack with Root Riders. Like, so you see these 3 defenses? Try not to go wider than that. And a good way to do that is Warden Fireball. Like, Warden Fireball to, like, my Archer Tower. Eliminate, like, a good quarter of my base. And then look what's left. This path of defenses. Send your Dragon Duke at 6 o'clock. Or at 12 o'clock here. And then push, which is going to push the Root Riders up this way and then towards the core. Alright, let's request for the clan. How many attacks we got? We got 3 more hits left. So far we have... Man, we're hitting great on percentage, though. Like, this is what makes me feel good. Like, if we're not tripled, I'm typically... Today, I'm doing very good on percentage. Even if I'm not able to triple. Like, yeah, it sucks. We didn't pick up those 3 percentage points that would make this 4 3 stars. But, you know, we're doing our best. In Week 1 Legend League, it feels very different. If you've never been to Legend League, the game does not feel the same. Okay. Alright, I've learned my lesson about trying to drop my Warden from this rage compartment to the other one. I can't do that. I will die. I think it's valuable, though, to hit one of the rage compartments with the Warden Fireball. So I do this. I'm going to do this, skip this. Don't kill all my healers, please. That was a little dangerous. Alright, we would like to trade the queen out, though. At least while we're here. And then we'll lift him. Okay. And I guess we're here. We'll do that. We'll lift. Warden, I will put you over here. Furnace. We'll drop 1 furnace that way. There's that. Drop in here. Like this. What is my equipment? That's not stunning. I'm trolling, dude. I legit thought, why is my equipment different? Is it because I hit it? 2, Warden, Queen, King's ability, Rocket Loon there, Rocket Loon here, do this, Slip him in. Warden dies. Revenge Tower goes down. We're in trouble. The question is, can we get through here? I don't think so. I think we're actually in big trouble. Yeah, we're in solid trouble. We're in massive trouble. I think even if I spam this... Yeah, no good. No good, bro. We're in serious trouble. Get it? There's just no way, right? We ended up on another 1-star. I hate this so much. 1-starring is like cancer. Crap. Do I need any more? Rocket Loon Fireball's too hard for me, and Thrower Spam doesn't work, too. And Meteor Golems got nerfed. Which strategy should I try? I like Fireball, though. I mean, you can do Fireball with, like, dragons, but, like, I think that with, at least in Legend League, because the way that the defenses hit, it's just so much harder. Like, oh my god. And your hero's having less HP. Healing Tome, I think, is huge if you're running dragons. So, like, instead of being married to this idea that you gotta land a sexy fireball, like, you know, throw an arrow through the base to, like, trigger an Invis Tower, and then set a funnel with, like, King and Queen on one side, and, like, your Siege Barracks, maybe the Duke on the other. Right, I got 2 more attacks. Unfortunately, we've 1-starred twice. I'm gonna start spamming the Town Hall more. Like, if I get value with my Warden, when I drop my King and my Queen, I think I'm going to intentionally spam the Town Hall, unless I'm just, like, overtly confident that there's no way I don't get it. Alright, there's a Town Hall at the top. It would be really cool to hit his Poison Tower. It's possible, but it could be challenging, and I think we'll probably have to trick the CC to do it. We could fireball his Multi-Inferno and kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Take the Town Hall while also dealing with the long shot, which we need to do. So I'm going to wait until that is... Okay, we got 1, 2, should get it, I think. Or do we have to do all 3? Let's freeze block you in place. Let's go like this. And this. We don't get all the way there, but you know what? Drop the Tesloon. Let him move. I'm going to go ahead and double that. Just to go ahead and take it down. Then he'll start working. We'll take that, and that will recall. We'll then shove you to the outside here, and we'll drive the heroes in from this side. Queen, king. This. Break. Gotta keep our eyes open. Alright, Warden's in trouble. Let's go ahead and do this now. I'll do that. Let's totem for the Warden, maybe. 2. Poison down. Put the Duke in over here. He's okay. Queen, are you okay? Is Queen going to be okay? Oh, I don't have the stun, do I? Not what I thought was going to happen here. Okay. Man, so it ends up being our worst percentage yet. Now, his revenge tower is low, but the thing is, it's so cored that even if we send rocket loons, I think it would be challenging to actually get it done. I'm going to rage now, send all of these, put this over here, and hopefully we have time to get there, or we just die. Sure. Well, rip. We didn't put our headhunters in to deal with the clan castle. We did poison his furnace. Maybe we needed to have our Valkyrie. Make sure to send the Valkyrie into the base. Did we send her in? I don't remember. Play it out for the 3. Yeah, play it out for 3. All right, we got one more hit to do. But hey, I'd rather take that 2-star than attempt a better value fireball elsewhere and somehow not get to the town hall and just die. That's what I'm most worried about. Also, why is my equipment this? That is what I want. Why did it change me to the stun blaster? Or to this, the flame blower or whatever it is. What do you call the damn thing? What is it? I have not been playing that at all. What is this? Flame blower. Yeah. I've been on stun blaster for the last several days. How did that happen? I noticed it a couple attacks ago and then forgot to change it, even after noticing it. All right, we're full. This is our last hit. All right. Wow, look at that. It'd be really cool to hit his rage tower here. Yeah, we want to hit that bottom rage tower in front of the queen. Are the invis possible? Alright, we'll do this. Watch out. That's not what I thought was going to happen. It was a little quick. I wasn't ready for it. Now we're down an invis spell. Triple should take. And then I think we can get this done. A couple more rocket loons there. Okay. And then I think, here we go. This, we go like this, and this. That's what we wanted. Okay. So we got the bomb hive out. We need to get him out. I'm trolling. The damage, man. I'm not accustomed to that. I'm still not used to it. Now we have to go for a 2-star first. Get your happy butt in there. Right, we'll do this first. You over here. You go in there. Poison you. Send you down here. Man, my king and my queen are just like... Okay. Do this. Pop the queen. Do this. Can we still get it done, though? That is the real question at this point. I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna send, like, this with a rage. Did we do it? Keep going, guys. Keep going. Keep going. Come on. Come on. Come on. Got it. Warden died. Did not give up. Got the 3-star. Fireball hit the intended target. Warden died and still got the triple. That's what we needed to end the stream. That's what your boy needed. All right, so this is how we did today. Ended up with 3 triples, 2 1-stars, and 3 2-stars. So we went 3 triples, 3 2s, and 2 1s. And so far, we have 2 1-star defenses. So if we get 1 more 1-star defense, that might actually help us go positive today. Even our 1-star attacks got netted us 1 more trophy than any of our opponents' 1-star attacks. So we're still better even on our 1-star attacks. We're looking on the bright side. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you have a great rest of your day, guys. I appreciate everyone watching. Let's go ahead and set up a raid over on Twitch. See who's live. We'll pick somebody here. Let's raid into JK Belly Boy real quick. I have no idea who this guy is. Looks like he's on the builder base a little bit, but he might just be flipping back and forth like I do. But yeah, thank you for watching today. Go ahead and give some love to JK Belly Boy. I have no idea who he is. I'll probably stop by and say hello. See you later, Twitch. You got 10 seconds to hit the ready button. 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay. And then, of course, for my YouTube boys and girls, I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget, you guys can join Dominantor if you would like to be in a clan that is geared towards Town Hall 11, 12, 13, and 14. So if you got a mini account that's not getting to war very often, and you know, if you got a higher Town Hall clan that you're hanging out in with your main account, if you got smaller accounts and you want to war regularly, Dominantor is going to be that place. We just decided to open this up this week, and I know everyone's finishing up their clan rush, so at the end of clan rush, I'll be reminding everyone, if you're interested, bring over your accounts. We'd like to spin a war once we get 10 people in there. But I'll catch y'all later. Much love and peace out.